Today we are going to compare a $5,000 cinema camera to a $600 smartphone and put them into several tests that includes resolution, frame rate, codecs, dynamic range and so much more. The components that we have today are the Galaxy S10 and the Panasonic GH5S. And for anybody that says that the GH5S is not a real cinema camera, go watch DSLR video shooter right here. And for all the people that says how the f the GH5S cost me $5,000, the first test we are going to do today is straight up image quality straight out of the camera. And I'm going to separate this test into 3 different categories: overall look, dynamic range, and image characteristics. And without further ado, let's start with the test. On the Galaxy I did literally nothing. This is the footage that came out of the camera. Zero color correction. And on the GH5S I did literally nothing, just shooting on Vlog-L and applying the Rec 709 LUT from Panasonic. Stop the video, forget everything I said, really. Those kind of tests that I see every time on YouTube are getting boring super fast for me. Because smartphones these days and cinema camera have a completely different targets. Would you use your iPhone 11 Pro to shoot a broadcast commercial? Or, in the other side, would you use your red cinema camera to shoot your friends at a party? No. And that's okay, because each one of these systems has a completely different target. And that's the topic of this video. And of course, it's really nice to see how far we have become 10 years ago. I mean, you couldn't even shoot video with your smartphone. It's amazing. I think that 70% of the time your phone will do the exact same work as your cinema camera or a mirrorless or a DSLR. But the keyword here is 70%, not 80%, not 90%, not 100, 70. Because let's imagine a scenario for a moment, okay? A client is hitting you up with a beautiful project. Hey, let's shoot this beautiful sunset on Friday night, okay? The iPhone going to do amazing at shooting this sunset, right? But what if this client wants to suddenly hook up an external broadcast monitor to the iPhone? What, you just gonna say that the iPhone is not supporting an external broadcast monitor? No, this is not the case. Or what will happen if your iPhone start to rebooting at the middle of the shoot? And I think that's what us, filmmakers and freelance in general, are looking for. Consistency and reliability. Not necessarily the best image quality, because iPhone these days has amazing image quality. With 4K 60 recording and the new Galaxy S20 Ultra shoots 8K in 30 frames per second. 8K! The GH5S that recording this video right now shoots 4K. It's amazing. And I think in this point, that is where all these amazing comparison of professional cinema cameras with all the amazing quality and features versus those phones are falling off. This is not about image quality. Of course it's nice to see how good these phones have become. But it's meaningless, because image quality is not everything that cameras offer these days. So what is the point of this video, you're probably asking? Work on your skills, not your bank account. And of course, DSLRs and professional cameras had their place. But in 70% of the time, you won't need them, trust me. But if you are a filmmaker that needs these last 30%, then you should invest in professional gear. And I know it's kinda easy to say when you have all these equipment that worth thousands of dollars, but everyone has started at some point. My first video was shot with Galaxy J6. Do you really think that was amazing quality? No, but the content was good? Well, shoot with what you have. That's all. I hope you liked this video and took something from it. Thumbs up if you liked it and thumbs down if you didn't. And make sure to subscribe to the channel. And I will see you at the next video.